You guys, I just can't even. All these diamonds, this Lorraine Schwartz, like craziness. Look at, she made this for the wedding tonight. How insane.
Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. Ooh, my neighbor's dog needs some kind of melatonin, bitch, because she is always on, girl, but she's like our security dog, bitch. She makes sure that the neighborhood is good, honey. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. I'm wearing my favorite princesses. Well, not really, I mean, she's my favorite princess, Ariel. But anyways, girl, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a really good day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you all with open arms. I spill pop culture tea every day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, honey, and hit that subscribe button because we have to talk, okay? I have been doing some videos about the Ambani wedding in India. And I've talked about, you know, basically what people are saying online about, you know, how, you know, massive the wedding was, and, you know, allegedly it cost everything with all the celebrations around $600 million, and all the celebrities that went. Like, I've been doing the videos that have been getting, you know, attention, you know, online, headlines, if you will. Well, best friend, there has been a lot of movement in my DMs, a lot of people who are angry at me for saying the things that I've said. So let me tell you some of the things that I've said, okay? The first thing I've always been very vocal about is that I admire all traditions. I admire all traditions. My favorite thing in the world is to travel. And the reason for that is because I love to immerse myself in other cultures. I'm from Colombia. Well, I was born in Miami, but my family's from Colombia, so I'm Colombian American, and I love to travel. Okay, so that's my number one thing, and I feel like it's important to travel. I think it's important to realize that there's other cultures and traditions aside from yours, and I think it's an honor to learn about these different traditions. So I was, you know, doing my research, and I saw that, you know, in India, it is very common to have multiple celebrations for a wedding. So I said that in my videos, and for those who don't understand, I've been asked questions like, hey, how come, you know, they've had so many things happening for months? This is tradition, right? What I've had an issue with is the amount of money and extraness that they have put in to this wedding.
The Ambani wedding has estimated to have cost $474 million. There have been celebrities who have just landed: Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, apparently David Beckham, John Cena, to name a few.
We need to talk about how much the Ambani wedding cost. Anand Ambani, who is the son of the richest man in Asia, has tied the knot with Radhika Merchant. And get this, their wedding is said to have cost around $300 million. This is said to cover everything from food to transport to security and how much celebrity performers were paid. After all, it's said the likes of Justin Bieber, for example, was paid around $10 million to perform at a pre-wedding event, while Rihanna is said to have been paid around $5 million for a pre-wedding event earlier this year. $300 million is a huge amount, even compared to celebrity couples like Prince Charles and Diana, who's said to have had a wedding of around $48 million.
You are real life Jasmine. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing tonight?
I am wearing all Lorraine Schwartz emeralds. We have a ring, we have earrings, this headpiece, OMG. I'm just, the handpiece, the headpiece. It's all about emeralds at an Indian wedding.
It was rumoured that Rihanna had been paid $7 million for her performance, and it suggested that Justin Bieber's cost $10 million. And let's not forget the luxury cruise that the couple and their guests took for the pre-party. But many have criticised them for showing off their wealth, with India being a country where tens of millions of people live below the poverty line. One commentator said that the wedding can be seen as a kind of mockery, a sort of blindness to the reality of the country. But
from my opinion, okay, if I were them, whenever you give your opinion, you're talking about, you know, what you think, right? What I think is, if it's true that they spend $600 million in all festivities, bringing Rihanna, Justin, all these different celebrities, you know, renting out 100 private planes, paying for celebrities to come and to stay there and to come to the wedding, celebrities that they've never met, you know, paying for their accommodations, paying for their, you know, their glam squads, paying for their food, paying for their flights, paying for security, paying for cars, paying for hotels, paying for everything. All the extraness that went on in it, I, Sebastian, think it's too much. Especially, you know, seeing the state of the world that we live in. Maybe not even the world, your country. Do you know what I mean? So, in my opinion, even if you're a billionaire, I just don't know if I would be comfortable spending that much money. Not just on the festivities, but I feel like the extraness, like bringing John Cena. Do you know what I mean? Like bringing your favorite, you know, celebrities just to get more attention or to get more press. I understand that, you know, this man is worth $100 billion. Like I get all of that. But I don't know, best friend. I've seen, you know, I have experience with, you know, being completely broke. And you know, going back to like my country or visiting other countries where, you know, the home, or even here, I mean, the homeless rate in Los Angeles is through the roof. You know, seeing that there's so much poverty and so much, you know, things going around in the world, I don't think that I would be able to spend that much money on a wedding. Does not mean that I'm criticizing their traditions or anything like that. I don't know if it's a tradition to bring a Kardashian. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's just extraness. Do you know how much it must have cost to bring each Kardashian with their glam squad security? You know what I mean? So that right there is probably over $1 million, you know? So in my opinion, yes, I think it's a little too much. The other thing that I got criticized for was the Kim Kardashian wearing red. If you Google, I Googled. I'm not from India, so I don't know. But I Googled, should you wear red? Every single article says you should not wear red because it is the color of the bride. That is what Google says. That's all I can do is read you guys what Google says. Now, if Google is wrong, then, you know, it has to be fixed. But in all the articles that I read, it says you should not wear red, okay? So I just feel like there is a miscommunication. I'm not from India. India is one of my dream places to go. I am so honored whenever I go to, you know, different countries, because for me it's an honor to learn about people's cultures and traditions and everything. So if I offended anyone, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody with my opinion about not being able to spend so much money myself. Everyone, I'm not, like I said in my videos, I'm not trying to count anybody's money, right? I wouldn't be in peace with myself, knowing that just outside there are thousands of people in poverty and then in the world. And I feel like, you know, 25% of the money that they spend could have changed thousands of lives. So I hope that that's a little more clear. I didn't mean to offend anybody. I was very vocal about and saying to people who didn't know that it was very tradition to have multiple celebrations for a wedding. I did say that. I'm just talking about all the extraness. Do you know what I mean? And I get it, they're billionaires. I get it, they want to be seen, they want press, they want all of that. I absolutely understand all that. It was just, in my opinion, a very display of money in a world where financial crisis is everywhere worldwide. So, you know, just if I can just tell you from what I think, you know, I was just a month in Colombia and seeing kids in the street in traffic lights, and, you know, I only talk about Colombia because, you know, it's my country. Here in the US, just outside, you know, so many homeless people. I couldn't imagine, you know, throwing that massive party in Colombia knowing that there is 4-year-olds, you know, throwing balls in the air to get money. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter why they're there. Doesn't matter who's forcing them or what, because of course, you know, there's a lot of messed up things that people do. But I just could not be I couldn't have a good time. That's just me. But listen, I'm not criticizing tradition. I'm not criticizing anything. I hope I cleared it up. If I did offend anybody, please forgive me. It really was not my intention. In my opinion, Sebastian, just feel like it was too much. It was too much. And that's just what I think. And I don't feel sorry for thinking like that. I don't think that it's bad to think, and give your opinion about it. This is what I do. I have a tea channel, and in my opinion, if I were blessed enough to have $100 billion, I would do a lot with that. And I would change millions of people's lives. I'm not saying that the Ambani family doesn't. I heard that the Ambani family actually has helped a lot, and they, give jobs to thousands of people in India. So I'm sure that they're helping. And this was nothing against the Ambani family. This was more, if I were them, I wouldn't have done all the extraness. Do you know what I mean? That's all I gotta say about that. So I hope I cleared that up. I hope I don't offend anybody. And, I hope it's clear that it has nothing to do with tradition or culture. It has more to do with understanding that there's so much poverty and displaying this wealth in such a way. I don't think it's right, but that's just my opinion. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. You guys know I keep it very real, and if I did offend you, I do apologize. So I love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.